Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, YouTubers, and welcome back, Facebook friends. So today, let's talk about how codependency could be blocking your manifestations. And I'm going to tell you guys a story about one of my clients who participated in the Breaking Chains Overcoming Codependency program. And we are actually running the next phase of that now. So for those of you who are interested in looking into that program, you can set up a free consultation so we can discuss the ways in which those sessions can help you, okay? So my client, came into the program because they were experiencing a lot of blockages in their career, mainly around money, and just, certain opportunities just were not panning out the way that they wanted them to. And so when they came in, their goal was to find out whatever those blockages were and to clear them so that they're able to pursue their dreams and see some traction and forward movement in their business. And they've been very successful in their business, but they kept hitting like this ceiling, and no matter what they did, they just could not break through. And so as we were doing our work together, in about the third week, we started to tap into what that blockage was. So basically, this person had been in this cycle with their mother. And this cycle, it kind of played out twofold, right? Because usually when we are in codependent entanglements with other people, especially a parent, it is because that parent was not fully present, okay? The parent wasn't always there, and that was the situation with this particular client. Their mother was not always present because she was always working, and was when she wasn't working, she was studying for school. And when she wasn't studying, she was trying to, clean the house and make sure that the kids had everything that they needed, okay? So it was not so much that the mother didn't love the child. It was just that she didn't have a whole lot of time to devote to the emotional intelligence and the cultivation of of nurturing that child, right? Or cultivating that child's security. So as this client grew up, she would constantly have issues with money, okay? She would constantly see that, money would come and money would go really, really, really fast. Every time, it could be like large sums of money. It could be like $50,000 at one time, and then that money would just be gone. There was no way of holding on to those funds. And even in business, opportunities would show up, but then they would kind of be dead-end opportunities, right? Or she would go for certain opportunities and they just wouldn't pan out. So what we discovered was that there was this unspoken agreement between her and her mother. And that agreement was, I will make up for all the times that I was not there for you, and I will rescue you when you hit financial problems and financial difficulties. I will jump in and I will give you the assistance and the help that you need, okay? And my client's agreement was, okay, the little girl in me needs to feel rescued, needs to feel seen, needs to feel loved by the parent who wasn't present. So I will continue to put myself unconsciously in situations where I need to survive and my needs are not being met. So I will send out a energetic distress signal. I'm not picking up the phone and asking for help, or I'm not saying, hey, I need assistance. I'm just sending the distress signal so that mom can pick up on it, right? And send money, send help, okay? So this is the power in doing this kind of work. So we went through a series of clearings, and we walked through the process that I take my clients through in the Breaking Chains program. And by the end of it, she was able to not send those distress signals out anymore and able to manifest on her own everything that she needed. And opportunities literally started flying in. I'm saying, like, the program is 6 weeks long, and probably in like week 4, between week 4 and 5, after that third session of us figuring out what the blockage was and then doing the clearing work, within 2 weeks, she was able to bring in opportunities that had been on hold and blocked up for literally like 5 to 7 years, okay? Grants started coming in that she kept, getting rejected for. All of a sudden, these grants just started flowing in, right? An opportunity with a really big client that she had been trying to tap into, not necessarily that specific client, but she wanted to tap into bigger clients, like higher level clients. All of a sudden, she gets yeses, all the green lights, all the yeses, because we pinpointed where the blockage was. We pinpointed the agreement. And this is how codependency could be the blockage to your manifestations. And a lot of people do not pay attention to codependency. They think codependency is strictly for relationships and romantic relationships and partnerships, right? But no, codependency affects your life across the board, okay? And this is I had to share this and she gave me permission to share it, but I had to share this with you guys because it is my mission to help open people's eyes to how codependency is that little silent killer, that little silent block, okay? And it is usually an agreement that's unspoken between you and another person, mainly you and your parent. And that agreement is between the parent and the inner child, okay? So I hope that this has been helpful for someone. This is a very short video today. I'm not going to be here for a very long time, okay? But I wanted to share this with you so that you could maybe start asking yourself some questions. Or if you're not sure, you can set up a free consultation with me and we can kind of discuss, like, hey, is there a codependency issue here? Do I have a codependency issue? This is what I'm dealing with. And it doesn't just have to be for blockages and money and business and career opportunities. It could be for, maybe you keep falling into a cycle of poor eating habits. Okay. Like you emotionally eat. I'm working with another client who's dealing with that right now. Okay. Perhaps you rely heavily on substances. Maybe you rely heavily on psychedelics. People don't realize that the psychedelics help, but I'm noticing how it can also turn into an addiction when it is not monitored, when it is not, when you don't have the guidance of a practitioner, okay? Microdosing can turn addictive, all right? So codependency, think about this. Codependency is an addiction. The addiction is formed when we are not number one in our primary caregiver's life. When we had to play number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, number 10, okay? So we have to fight for our position, and we allow ourselves to be placed in certain situations. It shows up in many different ways, okay? It shows up in so many different ways, but I want people to understand that this could be that little hidden cause as to why you're not moving forward in your life, to why you're having a hard time connecting with a healthy partner, why you're having a hard time breaking through that ceiling. You know, you're making $100,000 and you've been making $100,000 for the past 5 years and you're not able to break through that ceiling. Why is that happening? Okay. Why am I not able to stick to this lifestyle? You know, I know what I want to do. I have a whole plan written and I'll be doing it for a few weeks and then boom, something happens and I fall off. Why? Okay. All right. So I hope that this has been helpful. Please share this video. YouTubers, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, leave comments, subscribe to the channel, share it. Facebook people, please leave comments and like the video and share as well. I, am wanting to grow these platforms, not necessarily for the likes and the subscribes, that helps, but mainly to assist people because I don't really hear a lot of what I'm talking about out there, to be honest with you. I really don't. I hear there are amazing teachers out there. There are amazing practitioners and therapists who are doing the work. They're doing amazing work, but a lot of them are not talking about certain things like this. So I want to get it out there so that people are like, oh my goodness, this is what it could be. It could be this. Let me look into that. Okay. So I appreciate you all's time and attention. If you can follow me on TikTok, I do some pretty good work over there too. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. Thank you. Let's get this message out there. Let's start sharing it. If you're not on the email list for my newsletter, you can go ahead and click the Linktree link so that you can get on the email list, receive the newsletter. We're doing it weekly now. And so if you want to talk to me, go ahead and book a free consultation and we will point you in the right direction. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic week.